Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at this fabulous event, Antigua and Barbuda meet the Hamptons, right here at the Sag Harbor Yacht Club. And I'm here with this interesting gentleman who supports this event totally. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Thank you very much. I'm the Honorable John McGinley, Minister of Tourism, Civil Aviation and Culture of Antigua and Barbuda.
Tell my audience about this event today and why we have all come together to support it and to participate.
Well, Rob has been a friend of the Caribbean for a long time, and on a visit earlier this year he said to me, you know, he was having this fundraiser for sailors, youth sailors, and for some young ladies who he's working for. And as you know, Antigua and Barbuda is a very big sailing destination, and we have a very big sailing program, so we wanted to support Rob and have an opportunity also to bring Antigua and Barbuda to the Hamptons. So we're here in full support of this event, and so far it's been going quite well.
Well, it's a lovely event. You have the perfect day, and the backdrop of those yachts in Sag Harbor just looks just so beautiful. But more importantly, it's about contributing and supporting this whole idea of what you're explaining to me. How can we get involved? How can we participate? And how can we contribute?
Well, you know, getting youth involved in any activity is very important. And Rob and his group have decided to work with youth sailors, and as you said, this is a wonderful place to sail.
Oh,
as a matter of fact, it reminds me a lot of English Harbour and Falmouth Harbour in Antigua, so I feel quite at home. And the second half of the program is for these young ladies. I think you see them walking around in pink volunteering today. They just finished a triathlon for the ladies. It's very important, you know, to give them an opportunity to be involved in things other than some of the negative things going on. And these are very positive programs, and we're in full support.
Absolutely. The young people today have to be encouraged to be enthusiastic about how they can make a difference in the world, really.
And what a lovely place to do it. It's my first visit to the Hamptons, and to be here today in Sag Harbor.
Sag Harbor is just gorgeous, isn't it?
And I brought an Antigua and Barbuda day for you. Bright sunlight, wonderfully warm. And I think these young people have a bright future if they continue to stay in the program and develop their sailing skills and all the other skills that they're working on.
Tell my audience, where can we go to find out information about how we can support this organization? Where can we go on the internet?
We will have it on antiguaandbarbuda.org, so a person seeing this can go to that website, and we will have some information there of how you can assist in this program.
Thank you
very much.
In Sag Harbor. Keep watching Big Champagne Kisses.
Hello, I'm Terry Thompson from Prudential Douglas Elliman. Welcome to the Hamptons. What I love about my job is that every customer is completely different, and every day is a new experience. Well, I chose Prudential Douglas Elliman mostly because of my love for Southampton. I visited 20 years ago and knew I was home. It was important to me to know that I was working with a company that had not only the technology and professionalism, but a company that would also allow me to think outside the box and be an individual.
I find her incredibly personable. I think she cares more about her job than many people I've ever met in any profession, and that makes a huge difference. There's such a sense of sincerity and happiness with the work that she does, that it really is important that she makes the clients happy. And what kind of sale that materializes from that isn't as important as actually being able to do her job well and seeing people in the right sort of home.
So let me help you find your Hamptons dream. Call me, Terry Thompson, your key to the Hamptons.
I'm here with the gentleman that made this somewhat possible. Introduce yourself to the camera.
I'm Rob Roden from the Captain's Guide magazine and the Captain's Mega Yacht magazine. And we decided to throw this party about 6 months ago to build awareness for Antigua and Barbuda, because the Hamptons are so important for the Caribbean population, and they get so many tourist dollars coming from our area. So we decided to throw this party, and it's becoming, which we think will become an annual event every year.
Tell my audience what the event is actually supporting, though.
We're supporting two different charities. One is the I Try Foundation, which is taking 7th, 8th, and 9th grade girls that are non-athletic girls, getting them off the couch and getting them to have a better self-esteem program as well as a physical program. So it has been gaining now 2 years. The first year, Teresa Roden, my wife, had 8 participants. This year she has 25. And next year they're going to be going to 3 more schools to enroll it in the other schools on the East End. Eventually, our hope is to have it across the country. And the other one is the junior sailing program of the Breakwater Yacht Club. So combining those two and the generosity of the Antigua government, we were able to throw this party.
I love this idea of the sailing program. That's so fascinating to me.
Well, the Breakwater Yacht Club is very unique in a way that they take people outside the club and they teach them how to sail. You don't have to be a member to learn how to sail at the Breakwater Yacht Club, which is
really?
Yes.
It's fabulous.
I hope you have a wonderful time, and I'm glad you came. And
It's lovely. It's a beautiful event. It really is.
Thank you, and thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, Tom. Tell my audience, where can we go to find out more information on the internet?
You can go to the I Try blog and the itry.com, which is on the web. So, and look in the papers, because this is all going to be editorialized in next week's paper.
Dan's papers as well.
Dan's, the East Hampton Star, the Southampton Press.
And we can find out more information too at antiguabarbuda.org, right? Which is up on this.
That's right. And also, hopefully at your show as well.
Absolutely, Tom.
All right now.
Thank you
and
so
enjoy
much.
yourself. Bye-bye now.
We'll be back in a moment, Tony. More interviews right here at the Antigua meets Barbuda in the Hamptons. Big champagne kisses. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Antigua meets Barbuda in the Hamptons. And I'm here with this very handsome young man who is a big supporter and a big contributor to this event. And he goes to many events in the Hamptons. because he's a Hampton born, he lives here in the Hamptons.
Yeah, half-time, you know.
Half-time,
yes, during the high season.
In between studying his courses, because he's learning how to be a fabulous architect. Introduce yourself to the camera.
Hi, my name is Kevin Michael Barba, and I am currently a student at Parsons, and I am pursuing a degree in interiors. And, you know, something I'm really looking to get into is, when I was younger, I wanted to be an actor, but I realized that the best role I can play is myself. So I really want to, you know, put myself out there, you know, in the press and in, you know, and things like that, and, you know, become involved with different charities and events and things like that.
And that's why you're here.
Yes.
Because you just don't want to design architecture.
No.
You want to give back to the society.
Yes.
And your family also lives in the Hamptons. They're big supporters also.
Well, actually, my family used to live out in Southampton, but recently they've relocated to Palm Beach, Florida, and East Setauket.
Ah, but so you've summered here many summers here in the Hamptons.
I actually broke my tooth here when I was 2 years old.
Did you really?
Yes, that was my first Hamptons memory.
So you are a true Hamptonite. But tell me, what part of the Hamptons do you love the most?
Which part do I love the most?
Is it Sag Harbor? Is it East Hampton?
You know what? I might have to say East Hampton, the Georgica neighborhood, because I have a fascination with Grey Gardens. I think it's a fabulous thing. Yes, I think it's great. I actually got a tour of the house, and it was like the most surreal thing. You could almost hear like the cats and I think it's just great. I think it's a great story.
Fabulous story. So tell me a little bit more about why you want to be an architect.
You know, I want to be not so much just an architect. I want to be involved in design because I'm very, very passionate about aesthetics. Since a young age, I've been very interested in art and fashion and interiors. In fact, I interior design all my family's homes.
Now I see you designing homes here in the Hamptons.
Yes, that is something I would absolutely love to do.
That's what I think you should be doing.
Yes.
And I think you should be having a party and showcasing all of this at your, you know, possibly somewhere in the Hamptons.
When I graduate college, right?
Right, right, absolutely. Fabulous. So tell my audience, where can we go to find out more information about you? Do you have a website? Do you have a Facebook page?
Well, you know, I have been contacted by a few PR agencies that are interested in, you know, possibly doing a reality show about, you know, my life. You know, I come from a very well-to-do family, and you know, I live this life that, you know, I think could be interesting to a lot of people. And I kind of want to steer away from the idea of, you know, these rich, you know, I think we as public have this perception of wealthy children as, you know, brats who just shop all day and drink all day. And I think that our generation is
very
in trouble.
privileged.
Yes, I think our generation is in trouble.
Yes.
And I would really like to put myself out there as a positive image.
Well, that's why you're here today, because you're a big supporter of this event.
Yes.
This is very important about sailing and people getting involved. And the beach is just the beginning, right?
And I think that, you know, the gay community, we have, you know, as times are changing and things are, you know, evolving and getting better, I think that, you know, it's great we have so many, you know, gay role models out there. There's, you know, Andy Cohen, Neil Patrick Harris, but there's nobody my age, nobody who's 18 years old out there saying, you know, I'm out here, I'm gay, and, you know, and I'm going to be a part of society, and I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to be a force. So I think I would really like to put myself out there, you know, for my own personal reasons, but also, you know, to maybe be a role model for kids.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. And I really do want them to admire my style and design, because that is, you know, my plug. So.
You're very handsome and a very talented young man that has a lot to say in our society today. And I'm sure that are you big on Facebook?
I am on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter. You can find me at...
Tell my audience, where can we find you on Facebook?
You can find me on Twitter at Kevin M. Barba, and upcoming I will be signing with a PR firm, so look for press releases and things like that upcoming. Yes.
And we're going to put this video on your Facebook page, right?
Great. Yes, definitely. Absolutely.
Tell my audience one more time the Facebook page.
Search me on Facebook under Kevin Michael Barba, and I'm on Twitter under Kevin M. Barba, B-A-R-B-A.
Beautiful. Give me a kiss.
Thank you, Cognac. Mwah. Mwah.
And we'll be back back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews, more celebrities right here in the Hamptons at Antigua meets Barbuda in the Hamptons. Keep watching. Pink champagne kisses.
Fantasy dress to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.